Well, hey there, crafty friends. Happy Tuesday. It is Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and I'm super excited to show you what we have in stock for you today. So today I have three great orders on the tables for you guys. Today is a 5-table order day, so it's going to be a good day for sure. Now, one of these orders, it's definitely a fun order, and the girls laid it all out beautifully for me, but it's not one where I go through and I show you every single item, and that would be our Karin and Olo marker restock. We carry all the Olo marker colors. We have all the Karin Deco Gel pens, and we just restocked every single one of our fixtures. And when we do that, oh, that invoice hurts a little bit. I mean, like a lot of money hurts a little bit, but you got to have markers. You got to have a full display of markers for them to look good. So that is what I'm going to show you today. That takes up 2 whole tables. I am going to show you some of the kits that we got in, and then we'll just kind of go over and we'll talk a little bit about Olo markers briefly. But then I do have a great order from our Canadian distributor, and I have the new Catherine Pooler release here as well. So still some really great fun stuff in today's live. I'm going to flip the camera around. All right, so here you go. I mean, look, Linda laid it all out beautifully for me. But this is one where normally we just stick them all right on the shelf. But look at all these markers we had to restock. Our display was so empty. Oh, hey, Sue. No, I jumped on a little late, so I had a gal come in who hasn't been in a while, and I was getting ready to go live, and I heard her say, "Is Hannah here?" And Kinley's like, "Yep, she's in the back." So I talked to her for a little bit, and then I had a mistake on a transaction I had to get fixed, and so I took care of that then next, and I was just like, "Oh, I better get on. I'm like 40 minutes late." And I said, "Oh my gosh, Kinley, I am 40 minutes late. I got to get going." So we're going to look at some of our Karin marker sets that we got in. Karin they do a lot of stuff. Now, first of all, these are markers and pens. The Karin line is made in Poland, and they are really high quality markers and pens. One of the marker systems that we stock from them are their brush markers. Their brush markers are beautiful for watercoloring. They've got a great brush tip on them. When I use these, I usually use them almost like with a palette. And then I will pick them up with a water brush or a paintbrush. And then if I want to go back and add some intense color, then I will add some intense color. And I can still wash that out a little bit with my watercolor as well. But I use these for coloring images. I use them a lot when I'm using my Better Press plates. They work great on Better Press paper, and whenever you're using your Better Press, a lot of times I just press into watercolor cardstock, so then I can just go ahead and color right away. But this is kind of the I Want It All bundle, because we have found that most of us were those kids in school that even whenever mom read the teacher supply list and it said a 24 count box of crayons, you did not show up with a 24 count box. You got the big box, the one with all the colors possible at the time, and you told your mom you would make it fit in your desk. We've carried smaller ones. They do not sell as well because you need all the colors. And then whenever you go and you upgrade to the bigger one, well, now you've duplicated. But we do keep a smaller set in. This set here, I think, is a 12 pack. Yeah, this is the 12 pack of the brush markers. And then this one here, this has all of them except for the fluorescent. So this is it 100? I can never remember how many are in this one. I should look before. I could have just counted them, I guess, and that would have been 60 colors and 3 blenders. There we go. So this one has 60 colors in it and 3 blenders. That gets you everybody except for the fluorescent ones. I don't know if I've ever had anyone request the fluorescent ones. They definitely don't get used quite as often. So we've always stocked this set here. Next, we've got the Deco Star Sparks. So in the Deco lines, we've got Star Sparks, Milky Way, and Metallic. And I did pull back our little sample sheets. So the Star Sparks they've got almost like a little hint of glitter in them, a little like spark of glitter. And then the metallic ones, they really are metallic. So as I turn that, can you see how metallic-y those are? So again, Star Sparks are going to have like almost there we go. You can really see it now when I'm turning it like this. They have like a little bit of glitter shimmer to them. And then the metallics, I'm going to kind of put them side by side. They've got more of a metal look. Okay. Now, we have all the colors, and then we did just restock the Star Sparks 20 pack. So this gets you all of them. The 20 pack is $40. We sell these pins individually $2.69, and they are worth it. Which isn't bad even for, it doesn't matter. It isn't bad for pins at all anymore, but they are such a good gel pen, but you are definitely saving money getting the kit. So we've got the Deco Gel Star Sparks. And then again, these are all the colors. And we have all the colors restocked. You can see they look great on white and black. Next, we've got Milky Way. Milky Way, there's only 10 colors in the Milky Way. So this one here is $20.49 for all 10 colors. Here's all of those colors. There we go. So here they are on white. Here they are on black, and that little space in between the pink and the red, that's because the white doesn't really show up on the white. Oh, and by the way, their white pen is really good. I do like their white pen. Really, really good. So there's the Milky Way. Next one is the metallic. The metallic pack is going to be $40, just like the Star Sparks was. Here's all the colors of metallic. If you're not sure, if you're in the market for new journaling pens and doodly pens, these are really, really fun. Maybe start with just a couple. Pick a couple colors you know you're going to use over and over. See what you think. And then that way it wouldn't be such a big deal to upgrade to the box set. Speaking of box sets, they came out with a 3-pack bundle. They have not had that before, so I snagged a couple of those. They're about what the price would be. They are $100. So that gets you one of everything. You've got 50 colors in there. And again, at $2.69, that saves you a huge chunk that way. So again, that is us restocking all the colors we were low on. Then the Olos. So a little bit about Olo. Olo is an alcohol-based marker. They are very high quality. They're made in Japan, not China. And if you're into art and art supplies, you know that Japan has a much higher quality of the products that they put out than what China does. They've got a nice brush tip on them. I can get chisel tips, but I just do the brush tip. For the cap has the letters on it. YO stands for a yellow orange, and then 2.7, 2 means how much gray is in it, and then the 7 is how intense it is. So the higher the number, the darker the color is going to be. And we restocked all of our Olos. So you can see we were low on a lot of Olos. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, that's like a little stubby marker. It's actually like a half marker. So whenever you buy them in 2s, we give you a little connector, okay? And then that way you can screw 2 of them together. And what I always recommend is 2 of them that would be a blending pair. You know, your lighter and your darker, put those together because those are the 2 you're probably going to be coloring with and going back and forth. There's blenders, your zeros, just like in Copics. You can get extra handles if you need handles. I ordered replacement nibs as well too. So lots of great Olos back in stock. So our fixture will look so much better. We had quite a few that we were completely out of. And they also came out with a new blending paper as well. I am not going to lie. I love their express paper. So a little bit more about Olo. Right as COVID hit, the major importer of Copic markers and Copic cut ties. Okay, this is the same company. So then they started importing Olos in after that tie was cut. So the paper that I've been getting from them for years is the same paper that I'd been getting when I was buying Copics from them. And I love that stuff. It's the express paper. I've used it for years. Well, they have come out with a new line. It's a little bit, little more economical because the express paper is so good, but it can get to be a little expensive, especially as you're learning. So we've got an Olo paper, which is a coloring card. Oh, Sue is saying that she loves her Olos. I love my Olos too. And Donna wants the 3-box set. You've got it, my friend. We will pull one of those for you. So Olos are super, super good. And just so you guys know, I've had Copics for years. I'm not getting rid of my Copics, but I have been filling in Olos where I have gaps or when I need a new color or want a new color. And you can use them together. So your Olos and your Copics will play together. So look at that rainbow of yumminess we got going on there. All right, moving on around the tables. All right, so next 2 tables is going to be full of goodies from Ecstasy, which is our Canadian distributor. So they import all kinds of great companies like Ciao Bella, Visible Image. They also carry Paper Rose for us. That's where we get Arden. That's where we get our Katie Sue, Hunky Dory, all those great UK companies. That is where we get those from. So first up, we are restocking our little MDFs, our little 8x8 MDF frames. Sold out of those in the last order that they came in. So we've got those back in stock. Then, like I said, they do carry some Paper Rose. Paper Rose, we were out of the 6x6 pads for the brand new birthday fun. Got that back in stock. We were also out of the birthday fun embossed die cuts. So we've got those back in stock now. Two new lines here. These are from 3/4 Design. This first one is called Zoo Encounter. So with 3/4 Design, if you've bought one of theirs before, you get these kind of smaller little sheets. These are meant to be cut apart. Use them as border strips, use them for your die cutting, but that's intentional. They do give you some little baby sheets in there. You can even say it says the mini collection. Here's a little pop-out page. Look at that. They're all babies. Look at them. Cute little babies. And then for prints in Zoo Encounter, Robin says she is learning to love her Olos and she wants some paper. You've got it, my friend. I think I had you on special order for that too. So we are definitely get that pulled for you. And then there's some little page ideas on the back for you as well. So that's Zoo Encounter. The next one I'm going to show you from 3/4 Design. This one is called Craft Life. So again, we're going to start with those little minis. Oops, don't fly away. Then we've got punch outs that are already punching themselves out. Cut aparts. How fun are these? And a little mini. And then the paper. This one's so pretty. Zoo Encounter, you've got it, Miss Cheryl. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Love this. So pretty. So I think these are all, they're nice heavyweight paper and they're single-sided. Dawn wants a Zoo Encounter too. You've got it. Then here's another one. It's got nice little page ideas on the back for you. Do you have any design for cruise? Yes, we do have cruise. So Simone, I'm going to, so we have a full website and that is www.thedoodlebuginc.com. On today's live, I don't have anything cruise in, but if you type in cruise on our website, you're going to see all kinds of cruise stuff. We've got die cuts, we've got papers, all kinds of fun stuff. And depending where you cruised to, make sure you search for that as well because we've got individual destinations as well. All right, next up from our Barely Arts glue, We got back in our bundles. This is like your starter kit. So it's got a great refill in here. It's got a 4-ounce bottle in here, and it's got tips and needles in here as well. Now, I will tell you guys that Miss Linda, she bought the bundle in one of the last lives when we did it as a featured sale item, and she was using the Barely Art glue for Bible school. And she said that she thinks she might be a Barely Arts glue girl now. Like she loves her Nuvo glue, but she said Barely Arts actually set up a little bit quicker as they were doing the crafts with kids. And she really, really liked that. So just kind of a little review, and just so you kind of know, with the Barely Arts glue. So she was really impressed with it, really liked it. She got it because she had a nice big refill in the bundle. And then that way she knew she had plenty of glue for kids crafts, and she didn't want to use Elmer's because Elmer's takes forever because it's so water-based. And so she wanted to use a better glue so it would be done. The kids weren't having a gluey mess everywhere. And she had her Nuvo out in the Barely Arts, and she said the Barely Arts, set up quicker, which I thought was kind of cool, and it was just good information to have. Next, we got in more of our little electric wax melters, and yes, I got you in pink this time. Someone had asked if I could get in other colors other than teal, and I found some pink ones. So the wax melters in pink, and your little spoon is in there too. Little tweezers is in there. So you just plug that little bad boy in, turn it on, I usually do 3 wax beads per seal. Wait for them to melt, then use your spoon, pour it out, put your seal in, and voila, you got it. And Robin says she loves Barely Art glue, and she's glad that we are carrying it. Sue says she's converted as well. So see, I was really excited whenever this distributor picked them up, just so I could try a little bit and see if I liked it or not, because I do see a lot of people using it. But I'm not going to lie, influencers get stuff for free. So if you get free glue, yeah, you're going to use it a lot. Well, I want to know, is it really good? Because I don't get it for free, and I'm selling it to you guys. So I don't want to sell you something I don't like myself. Moving along. All right, you guys have been loving the Cosmic Shimmer, and so I keep getting a little bit more every time I ordered. And this time I got in some of the Glitter Kiss. So the Glitter Kiss, it is just like the Cosmic Shimmer. It's still got the same great little sponge on the top. Again, I'm doing the one-handed. It's got the great little sponge on the top, but it has a great glitter content for you in here. So look at that glitter. Look at that shine. Oh, I love this stuff. It's nice and thick. Wax melter for you, Miss Gretchen. You've got it. Oh, and Libby says she had to pay for her own Barely Arts, and she loves it. That's why she's giving that testimony. Because she is kind of an influencer, so she does get some free swag, I'm sure. All right, got that one closed back up. So this one here, it's called Ocean Spray Kiss. That's a glitter. Look how pretty this one is. Bordeaux. Ooh, Bordeaux. Bordeaux Kiss. Again, that's a glitter. Then we've got Ice Blue Kiss. I'll hold those two side by side so you can see. Ice Blue definitely has more of a blue, and then the Ocean Spray is more teal. Then we've got just our regular glimmers. Dark Cherry is back in stock. Is that a heart electric wax? Let me check and see. I don't think, no, it's not necessarily in a heart. It's just kind of a triangle shape. More of a triangle. This one here, ooh, Lush Pink. Look how pretty Lush Pink is. And last but not least, Heather. Very pretty purple. Next, from Visible Image, we're restocking our Music Speaks stamp. This is the one that I think I ordered it in for somebody, and I forgot to write them down. but I could have just got it in because I thought it was good. And so it has been a good seller. So probably every other order, we're popping another one on. And it says, when words fail, music speaks. And then they also had a great sympathy one on there too. And it says, with sympathy, words cannot wipe away your tears. Hugs won't ease your pain, but hold on to your memories. Forever they'll remain. And there's the size of that one. So there's the with sympathy stamp. Oh, and Terry just jumped on here and she is saying she loves her wax set. I love to play with the wax melters. You know, it's one of those things, I don't use it all the time, but you know, sometimes it's just fun to get it out and make little seals for 45, 50 minutes. I color some, I mix some, I use my, I do some layering with some different wax techniques with some. So I just play for a while. And then I've got like a little cubby, little canister full of all kinds of fun little wax seals, and I can pull them out whenever I want them. Next, we have got these are called stickables. These are from Hunky Dory. And let's see here. This is Vintage Melody stickables. Okay, so Vintage Melody. So these are going to be cut and stick, or you can use it as one big sheet, but it is a sticky sheet of paper. So these are A5 self-adhesive papers. So whether you want to tear them and then stick, do you want to do fussy cutting and stick them down? But look how beautiful these are. I'll try and go through them because you get multiples of each one. So those are really cool. Just love the colors in there. Joyce wants a Bordeaux and an Ice Kiss and an Ice Pink. You've got it. Jean wants the sympathy stamp. You've got it. After the Vintage Melody stickables, I've got some other stuff that matches that as well, because I just thought this was such a pretty color palette here. This is the topper collection. So what we just looked at was the papers, and now this is the toppers. Now the toppers, yay, the toppers you can see, well, first they're beautiful, you can see that, but they are die cut. So look at all these are beautiful. So those are the Vintage Melody toppers. How much are those? I've never seen the stick labels. Let me holler at Kenley. Kenley came in a little later today, and my morning girl called in sick, so we didn't get a chance to price it. Hey, Miss Kenley, may I get an assistant, please? She's coming back. She's going to check it, because usually we try to have them priced, but this time it just did not work out. So my new girl that's here, would you check the price on this one for me? My new girl is great, and she's doing great, but literally as I was hiring her, she found out she has breast cancer. So she hasn't been working as many hours, and she calls in sick just because, you know, she's going through a lot right now. So keep her in your prayers for sure. But some days I'm a little short-handed when I thought I would have people. So today I didn't have people to price, but Kinley's going to check it. It does have really great fall vibes. It's really pretty. Now, this is another one that goes with the line as well. This one is called Vintage Melody Perfect Verses. So again, we've got the adhesive papers, we've got the toppers, and now we have got the verses. And I thought these were just awesome too. $12.29. So this was $12.29. So I'm gonna think that these would all kind of be in that same price range. But look at these. These are so awesome. And they're stickables again. So you can glue them down if you want or peel them off. They're going to peel down. But when I think of someone special, when I think of someone kind, it's you that comes to mind. Friendship isn't one thing, it's a million things. This is a very little card to say a great big thank you. Family is the answer. Family is the anchor that holds us steady through life's storms. So awesome. So you can see you've got all kinds of great toppers. This one verses. Sorry, I keep getting my words confused. This is verses. So good. And of course you get multiples, which is nice. One day soon, you'll be back on your feet, so sit back and relax until you're feeling upbeat. Oh, that's so good. So again, with the vintage melodies, this is the perfect verses. Let's see, Gretchen wants the stickables. You've got it, Miss Gretchen. And then Robin wants the toppers and the verses. All right, so Gretchen, which stickable do you want? Do you want the paper? Do you want the toppers, verses, or just everything? Do you just want it all? All right, Robin, I'm getting yours pulled. Perfect, perfect. Next up, I showed you this one in a live a while back, and you guys loved it. It came in as a special order. This is from Ciao Bella. It's part of their junk journal line that they've been doing. So it's a junk journal and ephemera book. So it's got all these great cut-aparts. These are actually sticker sheets in here. So you cut and they're sticky. But you've got these great papers in here. Cut-aparts as well. The gal that we ordered this in for, she's going to use this in a cookbook that she is making for either her kids or nieces. I don't remember, but it's beautiful. So we've got the cookbook, junk journal, and ephemera book in. Oh, Terry, you're definitely welcome to come to the store. We are in southern Indiana, so I don't know where you are, but if you're on Interstate 64, we're like right in the middle, south central of the state, and we're about 20 minutes north once you hop off of I-64. Now, you know these are going to go quick. Gnome Body does it better. It's one of those cute little pocket pads. So these are just fun little 3x4 cards. You can fussy cut around them. You can mat them. You can bring a die cut in, give it a little bit of extra oomph that way. You can turn them into page accents. They're just, are they not adorable? Oh my gosh, I can't concentrate. I cannot find my words because as I flip, I've got like squirrel brain going on. But look how adorable they are. Mat them, quick and easy little card front. They are so cute, so fun. I know I hear from a lot of people, they just use these as a little note card too. Like coworkers, they slip a little note in their, their mailbox or on their desk, or, just an atta-girl, way to go, atta-boy, way to go. Those little cute things. You could put them in lunch boxes for kids. You can use them as gift tags. They are so stinking cute. Gnome for you, Miss Robin. You've got it, my friend. Adding that to the pile. So those are absolutely adorable. Next, we've got Hunky Dory Perfect Verses, and I've got 3 different perfect verses for you guys. So I've got foiled paper pad. This one is humor. We're going to look at this one. And then we've got paper pad number 2 and number 3. Okay, so we're going to look at humor first. So I like the humor ones. We've got 192 verses, gold and silver foil. We usually have multiples of every page. Getting older is inevitable, but growing up is optional. I'm not going to make any age-related jokes because I genuinely feel bad about how old you are. I'm not saying you're old, but if you were milk, I'd sniff you first. I'm sorry this card is so late. I have no excuse. It's just who I am as a person. That awkward moment when you realize who the doctor means when they keep mentioning this geriatric fellow. I like that one. You should only drink on 2 occasions, when it's your birthday, when it isn't. If it makes you feel any better, I know people who are older than you and they are still alive. Oh, I need to give that to my mom. My mom, she's got a great sense of humor. She could take it. And then she would be like, you're such a turd. Time to light the candles. Let me just warn the fire brigade. Fun fact, 4 out of 5 people get money in their cards. Happy birthday, number 5. How fun. These are great. So this is the humor pad, and Robin wants a humor one. You've got it. Becky and Edie. Well, hey, Miss Edie, haven't seen you on here in a while. They both want the gnome packs. You've got it, friends. Thank you. Next, we're heading on to Perfect Verses foiled pad number 2. So again, gold and silver foiling in here. Now, with these two, I think I've told you guys before, but in case we've got newbies on here, these, of course, cut really nice. But, take some of your shaped dies. You can also come in and ink blend the edges as well, too. Mat them on the inside of the card or the front of the card. Hit them with some spritz. You can do a lot of things to change these if you just don't want that plain stark white. It takes just one small step to begin the journey of a lifetime. Embrace the magic of new beginnings. Your time is now. Until you spread your wings, you have no idea how far you'll fly. Oh, that's awesome. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. That's a good one. If I had my life to live over again, I'd find you sooner and love you longer. Oh, guys, I tell BJ that all the time. I need to get that. May the love and happiness you feel today continue to shine through the years. Roses are red, violets are blue, flowers are nice, but chocolate is too. Every love story is special, but ours is my favorite. Day by day, we will let go of, Day by day, we will let go of this loss, but we will never let go of our love. Oh, that is so good. You were given this wonderful life because you are strong enough to live it. Oh, so many people need that card, especially in hard times, whenever you're just like, oh, you've got those friends and it seems like, life has just slapped them in the face for like a month or so. And it's not major stuff and maybe one major thing and then minor things. And sometimes it's just nice to get that card in the mail. When I think of someone special, when I think of someone kind, it's you that comes to mind. Friendship isn't one thing, it's a million little things. There it is in silver. It's time for a little bit of cake and a whole lot of fun. Another birthday can do no harm. It only adds to your sweetness and charm. So there is foiled pad number 2. And then foil pad number 3. Sending positive vibes and lots of good luck. Sending a little homemade happiness your way. And do you see it? Looks like it's kind of cross-stitched. How cute is that? Wherever you go and whatever you do, someone back here will be waiting for you. Oh, twinkle, twinkle, little star, what a precious little one you are. The start of something new brings the hope of something great. Anything is possible. Life is all about good times and great adventures. So, these are just full of so much good stuff. Do you remember years ago when we used to be able to get like those little vellum quote stacks? These remind me a lot of those. I don't know what to say or what to do, but I just want you to know that I'm thinking of you. Oh, that's a good one. Friends are the sprinkles on the cupcake of life. So that is foil pad number 3. Moving around the table. This is a fun one. I had a couple people in on Saturday and they were already requesting this bad boy. So this is another one by Hunky Dory. That's one of those UK brands that we import in. And it is printed. Now it's a thinner, kind of a slicker paper. So I wouldn't use it as my card backs, but it's definitely going to be great for layers. Kind of hear the heaviness of it. But look at that. It looks like it's glitter paper. Is that not just so cute? This is going to be fun with die cuts. Ooh, think like balloons die cut out of this. That's going to be so good. And you've got multiples of each one. Here's kind of a really pretty ombre one. You get to the next one here. There's another rainbow one. You've got 4 different ones in here. There's a splatters one that's really cool too. There we go. Look at that splatters one. That is so fun. This pack is called Rainbow Rays. For the Arden Creative Studio, this was Katie Perteet's first line. I'm going to move my camera up just a little bit. You can see on that end cap, we still have paper pads over right in there, which it's all fuzzy now. That is some of her pet tape there. But we were out of a lot of the extras. So we got back in the rub-on transfers. So there's the rub-on transfers. This line is called Hidden Creek. Hidden Creek laser cuts. Those are so good. And Hidden Creek ephemera packs. Terry says she couldn't work for me. Linda finds that a lot too. Now she does get a paycheck, but she's always worried about if she's actually going to bring anything home in her paycheck. Because we joke because on our bucket wall where we hold things for people, you can't see it, but Linda has the biggest bucket of everybody. So we found a big bucket in the back room and it's got pink on it. So Linda took that as her own. Next, we've got Messages of Faith. Now, these Messages of Faith are going to be very similar to these little verses pads, except these are sticky. So they are printed on an almost clear vellum, like a nice frosted vellum. And these are all faith based. You get 8 sheets in here. They are like thinking of you. There's Easter, birthday, well wishes, you know, just little God bless you, praying for you. May you feel the love of God on this special day. May God be with you on this joyous occasion and bless your future in every happiness, with every happiness. Sending you love and best wishes. May God bless you on your special day. May you feel God's loving presence always guiding you, wishing you a wonderful day. So lots of more faith-based ones in this one. Then we've got our birthday peelables back as well. Lots of verses in this one. Ooh, forgot about these. So these are great new little dies that I got in. And I loved this sample so much on there that I got in both of them. So this one is called Blossoming Cross. So it's this beautiful cross. And it's a 2-part. So it's going to do kind of the background, and then you can pop the other one on top of that. So you've got this beautiful cross in there. Blossoming cross, and then this awesome oval is right here. This is blossoming frame. You've got this great oval frame in there. You've got a couple extra little floral dies in there as well. So those are from Hunky Dory. Galaxy Diamond Sparkles, restocking those. This one here is a little sticker pack. They've got all kinds of fun, just cute little stickers in here. Memories last forever. Sun brings family fun. Let's see here. What else is in here? We've got all these little cut-aparts. Sun's out, fun's out. How about a picnic? Sunny days. Happy chats. Hope your day is sweet. Happy holidays. Flamazing. One in a melon. Hello, sunshine. Going places. Beach party. Well, there she is. Oh, yeah. And imagine that. Let's head straight to the markers while Mom is busy. There's also colored ones in here. So you have, there's a lot of sheets in here. They're 5x3. That's the size. But look at all the sheets you get in this pack. They are all the little verbiage ones. So those are the little essential sticker packs. That thing is huge. Look at this. That's all in one pack. That's crazy. So there's a ton in those packs. Next up, oh, this is one that Linda yelled at me about because I did not order enough of this one. So these next ones are from Studio Light, and they are adorable. So the first one we're going to look at is called, get out of here, go, get, is called Let Yourself Bloom, and it's going to have a pad of paper and also die cuts. The die cuts now, they are a thinner weight die cut, but look at them. They are absolutely adorable. So this is the Let Yourself Bloom die cuts. Check out this little pig. Is she not just so pretty? Oh my goodness. Oh, so cute. So fun. Oh. Let's see here. Paula, you just said SL Studio Light. I'm assuming that's what you mean, is you want Studio Light everything. You got it. We will do that. So after the Let Yourself Bloom die cuts, we've got the Let Yourself Bloom paper pad. These are 8x8 papers. You see you've got little cut-aparts in there. You could just cut them into circles, squares. Turn these into little card fronts. So adorable. So good. So that's the Let Yourself Bloom. The next one that we've got, look at the Frenchie. Look at the little Frenchie. And the pig and his little Hawaiian gear. The baby Raffy. Oh! Let Yourself Bloom paper and embellishments. You've got it. These are adorable. So this one here is called Summer Breeze. Oh, where's that cow at? Oh, there's the cow. Oh, we did that. We saw that one because I remember the octopus. So cute. So this is Summer Breeze. So you've got the Summer Breeze die cuts, and then you've got the Summer Breeze paper. Oh my gosh. These are so cute. Oh, oh my gosh. They are absolutely so fun. Ah. I know she kept saying, you're killing me with these. You're killing me with these. Now I know why. I hadn't even looked at them yet. So that is the studio lights, what we got in from them. Next, my friend Miss Stacy Dunn was here the other day, and she dropped off some more of our A2 card boxes. And this is all that's left. We are down to one white and one marble. And what these are is they are A2 size, so 4 1/4, 5 1/2. And you can put either, Cindy, stop. You quit that. You could put either done cards in here, but really we designed it to where you could take your card stock, cut it down into A2 fronts, so it's ready to go whenever you are. And then you could kind of rainbow your colors through here and have a great little box all ready to go. Look how small this is. If you have the Alex drawers from IKEA, this is made and it will fit into the Alex drawers very nicely, but we can do these in all different colors. She printed off a bunch the other day and brought them in. There's a couple of them. We had a magenta and a lilac and a couple whites, but those have found homes already. People snagged those. We had somebody who custom ordered that pinky coral. You can see that one over there. And now I've got a white one headed to the shelf. Sweetie, you have been sleeping all day long, and I called you numerous times so you can lay down and be nice, or you can go away, okay? This is not the time. All right, and now we are going to be moving into, you want the balloon paper, you've got it, Miss Gretchen, and then Kim wants all the Summer Breeze, you've got it. I will get those added. And then next we've got our super fun, super cute Catherine Pooler order. So Catherine Pooler just did 2 brand new ink colors, Pistachio and Sweetheart, and we'll get to those. But we did do a few little restocks. We restocked All That Jazz, and I think we had special orders for that one too. On the Lake, Whipped Honey, Cumberbun, Icing on the Cake. Icing on the Cake, I use this a lot when I'm scrapbooking to ink my edges. I have a little foam tool from Tim Holtz that I use, and then I put my little foam sponge on the top, and then I just pick up ink that way and ink my edges. But I love this nice dark Icing on the Cake. And then Party Dress. So those are some colors we restocked. Brand new. So they did the cutest stamp and die release. So this one, and I did post some pictures of these the other day on our Facebook page. This one is called Poolside Pets, and these are like little floaties. Okay, so these are like little, tube, pool tubes, and there they are. Just kind of, then you color them, cut them out, and they just chillax on the top of those cute little pool tubes. Then we have got the pool to go with them. How fun is, I always flip them over to see there's a sample on the back. So then you can color them and float them in the little pool, which is so cute. And then they even have a great little stamp set to go with it. Oh, the pool is called, what is it called? Take a Dip Shaker Die. Ooh, so you can turn this into a shaker even too. Oh my gosh. Those little fish shakers that we got the other day, how awesome would those be in here? Seriously. Oh my gosh, those would be so stinking cool. So fun. So again, this one is called Take a Dip Shaker Die. And then we've got Poolside Pets, Stamp and Die. There's a matching die for them right there. And then the little sentiments. This sentiment set is called Sunny Birthday. So time to party and celebrate. Sorry, the day floated past me. Happy birthday, yippee. Oh, and I like that little belated. You could add that in on any sentiments you've got at home, like, happy belated anniversary, happy belated birthday, have a ball, it's your day, hooray, let the relaxation commence. Who's ready for some fun in the sun? So cute little stamp, and there are dies to match it. We got this in last time, and it sold out right away. This one is called Those Boots. Those Boots has a stamp and matching die. Another new one, oh, let's look at this one here. This one is called Balloon Letter Birthday Cover Plate. So that's a good one. Here is a sample with that one. And it's even got one of the cute little poolside pets on there too, just kind of chillaxing. There's that one. And then here's another one they just came out with. This one is called Honeybee Circle Die. And they sent me a little sample of that one too. I love that they sent me some samples this time. I like this one here. They cut out a couple times. It's nice and thick. There's that one. You can see it in action. So there's Catherine Pooler, new Stamps and Dies. Shirley wants an On the Lake. You've got it, my friend. Thank you. And then the new Pistachio and Sweetheart. So we got Pistachio and Sweetheart in full-size pads. We got them in minis. We've got the re-inkers, and we have their labels as well, too. I just didn't bring the labels back here, but we've got side labels as well for those. And then I wanted to show you what those look like in real life. So I'm going to pop you guys into the camera, the mount here. So give me a second so I can have both hands. I'm going to try really hard not to end the broadcast and try not to make you seasick in the... Okay, all right. So I've got, first of all, I've got this die set here. This is one from Hero Arts, and this is one of those that you definitely need to see it in action. This one is called Varying Butterfly Wings. So you've got 3 different wings. You've got a body in here. I cut it out the other day and showed you guys when we got in that brand new paper from Harmony, that nice thick white paper. And I showed them to you guys, but I didn't have them colored. Well, I took them home like, 2 weeks ago now and just finally got them colored the other day. So I did this one here. Look how pretty that is. And then I just took some of my shimmer pen on there. This one is the one that has gold in it, not a shimmer silver. It's a shimmer gold one. But look how pretty that is. And what I did to color is I just simply took a little scrap piece of paper and tucked it under the spots. And then I took my little small blending brushes and I just added color. Is that not so pretty? Oh, I love that. This is such a great set. Now, this one here I wanted to show you. I colored some of these in with Olos. So these are all colored with Olos here. These are ink, the purples are ink blended, but you can also, if you don't want to ink blend, you can come in with your markers, your colored pencils. That's a little bit easier because you can kind of control where that color goes. You don't need the little piece of paper in then. So there's one I started there. Here's another one that I did with just this wing here. And look how pretty that wing is when it pops out. Put like a piece of black behind it, maybe a little pop dot down in here just so it stays popped up just a little bit. Put a little sentiment at the bottom. I mean, this is even a beautiful sympathy card. Such a really neat one. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to show you Sweetheart and Pistachio, what the colors look like. So I'm just gonna put me a little protector piece there. Oh, look how pretty that color is. Oh, I love that. Is that not so pretty? All right, so that is Sweetheart. So there you can see, I'm sure that's what they used here. And then they just did like maybe a sangria at the bottom. So there's Sweetheart. And I'm just using my pouncers from Picket Fence. I do have a few more of those still in the store. And now here's Pistachio. Catherine Pooler's inks. So they are a sponge pad. It's not a felt pad. So when you actually use these direct on your stamps, you don't need to kill it. It's just a real nice, soft kind of kiss on there is all that you need to do. Oh, look at that good green color. And I'm just adding some more color. You can build your color up. Look how fun those new colors are. Ah, I am loving the new colors. So again, Sweetheart and Pistachio. Those are our two new colors from Catherine Pooler. Just to give a little extra pink there. So those are her new ones. Look how fun those colors are. Well, I love them both, but I'm really excited about this pink color. Super, super good. All right, and then I think that was it. Yes, and then these were the other new colors that they had just released. Blue Raspberry was a new one we just got in. Amber was a new one we just got in. And Honeycomb was a new one that we just got in as well, too. So these were some sample ones coming in for us. And then Pistachio and Sweetheart were the brand new ones that they just are releasing this week, I believe. I got my order in right away, so we would get it with the release. So super excited about that. So, whew. Alrighty, friends. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to pop you back out here. Hopefully I don't click you off. All right, that was a fairly smooth transition. Alrighty, friends, so that is our What's New Live for Tuesday. If you jumped on late, we started out with a Olo and Karin marker restock. That is, it's the company that used to be the only U.S. importer for Copic markers. And then a few years ago, they transitioned a little bit, and then they came out with their own line of alcohol-based markers called Olos. So our Olo display is completely restocked now. Sweetheart and a Pistachio for you. You got it, Miss Joyce. And if you're already on the list for those, we won't double you up. No worries, because I know we've got a pretty good list going for special orders for those. But I'm going to show you our Olo and Karin marker display up here. So you can see our Deco Gels. So this guy here will be restocked now. And then our Olo display will be nice and restocked. And then they just did come out with 32 new colors, I think last summer. And so we've got all of those. So we carry every single color that Olo has. So yeah, as you can see, some of them we were down to ones and zeros. So that'll be, something fun for Kinley to do. She gets to restock all those markers. I got a little smirk out of her. I was just trying to see if she was even listening. So, alrighty, friends, let me see here. Could I get two of the ephemera on that? You sure can. We'll go back. I'll fill the other girls who commented first on them, and then we'll get your second one after those are fulfilled. But for sure, you can get two on any of those. So, alrighty, my friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit this evening. I know I jumped on a little bit late. Somebody did ask me the other day to pick a section in the store just to kind of show some things that we also carry. So I am standing by the shakers, so I'm going to show you guys some shakers. This is a product we've had for a while. I show them to you a lot when Pink and Maine comes in, but she is new to the store and she lives in Arizona. So she's like, I'll never make it to your store, but I love your lives. Can you show other things in the store? And I'm like, whew. We're a pretty good sized store. So yes, I am going to try and hit a different section on different days if we've got a little bit of extra time. So if you're like, okay, nope, I'm done for the day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. I am Hannah from the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. You can always shop us online at www.thedoodlebugInc.com, which is where you're going to find that cruise stuff to the gal that asked earlier. But I'm going to flip this around and just show you some fun little shakers. So from Pink and Maine, I did put this on our Facebook page the other day. Pink and Maine does these really cool little shaker sleeves. So they come in different sizes and they've got this great little glue strip around them. So whenever I'm doing mine, I do 3 sides, leave the top side open, stuff it with my shakers, and then I close it up. So you've got one that's a full A2. This one here is called an A2 small shaker cover. That way it's on the front of the card, but not the whole card. They've also recently come out with a circle cover. That's new. Then they've got slimline and mini slimline. And then they have all kinds of great shakers. So I'm going to go real quick. Party dots, stars and sprinkles, party hearts, butterfly dreams, Easter confetti. Then these are good ones that just mix in with anything. So you could do just these all one color. You can do a mixture, salmon, flamingo, coral, ruby, poppin' pink. This one's a fun one too. Now, these as well, if you've got alcohol inks, diamond, and you've got alcohol inks at home, gardenia, you could take those, especially these white ones and clear ones, snowfall, and you could do a couple little drops of alcohol ink in there, prom, and make your own color. So don't forget about some of the great things you have in your stash. Gypsy, that you can use lemon lime to really, one, get use out of those products that you bought a bazillion years ago. Alcohol inks don't go bad oceanside unless they dry up. Like if you left the cap on or something like that. We've got lilac. I think this little guy is periwinkle. Yep, periwinkle. But any of the lighter color ones will definitely pick up your alcohol ink really nice. So that way you can kind of do custom mixes. Now these are more like a sequin. These are sea glass. This was peaches and cream. This one here is a really popular one. It's got a nice little mixture of pastels. It's called glowing pastels. This is another one, eggnog, that you could color very easily. Ooh, I love this one. Look how fun that one is. Wouldn't this be really neat with a mermaid card? Ooh, like those right there for a mermaid card would be fantabulous. Ooh, well, maybe throw in that dark purple. Yeah, I think I would do the darker purple. So pretty. And now I'm dropping stuff everywhere because I get excited. That dark one is called, Glistening Night. So Glistening Night, tangerine, purple orchid, shamrock. Looks like we're out of rose gold. Got to get that one back in. Pearl. Did we have pearl up there? Is pearl in the wrong spot? Nope. And last but not least, sea foam. So, there we go. There's a bonus section for you guys today. Libby says, I took a pink ladybug confetti and colored it purple with her Olos. So what Libby is saying too, exactly what Libby, great tip, by the way. So Olo markers are alcohol-based markers. Alcohol will color non-porous surfaces beautifully. So you could take your shakers, you could color them with your Olo markers, you can drop, little drops of alcohol ink in there, but anything you've got that's a non-porous surface, like, your little clay pieces, things like that, stuff that a regular marker won't stick to, your Olos are going to do great on that, as well as your, alcohol ink will. A lot of times I will take like my clear, I'm pointing back here to our color wall, I'll take my clear rhinestones and then I will find my Olo or Copic that, I need the color of, which is great when you're coloring flowers. Then you can color your gems to match perfectly. And I will just take the tip and I will color my clear rhinestone that way. And it looks amazing. So that's a fun little way to maybe use up some stuff you're not using anymore while you're searching for that perfect color of red rhinestone that you cannot find. So, all right, great. Purple orchid, if I don't have it, please. Okay, we will scan that for you. All right. And that, friends, that is truly it for today's live. So thank you so much for hanging out with me a little bit. You can find me here again tomorrow around 4. Hopefully I won't go on too late tomorrow. And I am here Tuesday through Friday, showing you what we just got in, fun things. Hopefully I share a couple tips or techniques that help you guys as well. And hopefully use up some stuff that you've got in your stash and that you love when you bought it and then you kind of forget about it or you forgot why you bought it. So then that way you can pull those products out and give them new life. So thank you so much, friends. And as always, you can shop us online as well too at www.thedoodlebuginc.com. And until next time, have an amazing Crafty Blessed evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.